So I had to call up the pharmacy last weekend. I accidentally sent my prescription to the wrong location, and I wanted to see if I could move it to a different one to get picked up. And this isn't the sort of bugaboo that you can handle on their website or anything. No, you actually have to pick up the phone and call and talk to a pharmacist and ask these sorts of questions. The problem is when you pick up the phone, you don't get to talk to a pharmacist or to a human receptionist. Instead, you get stuck in this weird labyrinth of robotic voices and hold music. This sort of system is called a phone tree, and it's been around since the 80s, and it's frankly beginning to show its age. It's a horribly frustrating experience, and I'm sure we've all been there. You know, it thinks you said the wrong thing, or you accidentally push a button while you're on hold, and these wait times can just compound. So there has to be a better way, right? And I went into my research, and I was prepared to rail against robots on the phone, and return to the good old days where we had a human receptionist, right? But instead, what I found was an intriguing new option that I think holds a lot of potential, and that is the AI receptionist, right? Ah, here, here's the problem with phone trees. Uh, there's a little cartoon here. It says, "Try not to laugh when you're recording the sentence. Your call is very important to us," right? And really, there are lots of problems with the traditional phone tree system, but the biggest one is that it's really designed to waste your time. It's not designed to provide a good customer experience. Uh, Really, it's just designed to waste a customer's time until until a human associate can get to the phone uh, and filter out anyone who doesn't think that their call is important enough to endure the torture of bad hold music and robotic voices. Uh, so what is this solution? This AI receptionist. It has a lot of advantages, not just over these traditional phone tree systems. It also has a few benefits over the traditional human employee. Uh, Unlike a traditional human employee, it can deliver a brand very consistently. It doesn't have to worry about staying in character. It doesn't have to worry about having bad days and getting grouchy with customers. But unlike these phone tree systems, it's still able to be more personalized, more receptive. It's not one size fits all. Uh, it, but unlike a human being, it can still handle multiple calls at a time, which would of course be superhuman for an employee to do, and a phone tree does, but just not to a customer satisfaction. It's still more or less torture, even if it's torturing multiple people at the same time. It's able to handle more complex questions than a phone tree can. It is able to answer things that aren't on its preset rails in much the same way that a human might. Uh, and again, it reduces the wait time, not just by getting to the point, but an AI doesn't have to list a number of extensions for you to dial. If you say, please put me on with a pharmacist, it does so. It doesn't have to tell you to press 3. You don't have to sit there and wait for it to get to the right number for you to press to talk to a human. Uh, the AI receptionist is, of course, more adaptable. It's not just able to understand human speech better than the phone tree system, and it's not just able to speak in naturalistic human language better than these phone tree systems. It's able to learn from these experiences and improve on them, which is quite impressive. And of course, it can do this in many different languages, which is no mean feat for an employee. Uh, it's of course available 24/7 the way that a phone tree is, but a human employee isn't. Uh, and again, people have plenty of concerns about implementation of AI, and I think they're right to be concerned. But again, in this case, it doesn't have to be better than or to replace the human element of customer experience. It just has to outdo the phone tree system. And in that respect, it might be 3 times more expensive to implement an AI receptionist system. But it's still 10 times less expensive than hiring a human receptionist. So that's why, at the end of the day, I say if you're going to put a robot on the line, you might as well make it a good one. Don't try and outrun your friend. Just try and...
Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you.
Thank you and good night.